What's going on, y'all? It's Locks. We got another prize picks video for you guys. On today's video, we get the WNBA player props for the Sunday, August 10th WNBA slate. Got a huge slate. I believe it is 5 games in total, 5 or 6. So again, got a lot of good games to choose from. And this is honestly my favorite video of the week. So I'd highly recommend this 2-man that I'm about to give you guys. But before we get those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would be much appreciated. Again, if you guys are new here, I do not charge for picks or anything. So if you guys are returning or new and would like to support me for the free content and everything, again, the only thing I'm asking for is just that like right quick down below. It literally takes 1 second. It's completely free and it would be much appreciated. Little recap on yesterday's video. Unfortunately, we ended up splitting on the picks. It was that another occasion. Our only 2 misses throughout this whole week have been because the players that we have gotten benched like majority of the whole second half. She was at this line, Azura Stevens. This was our player of the day. She was at this 15.7 line at halftime. And then she played like 4 minutes in the third quarter. And then ever since then, she got sat down and then just didn't play the whole rest of the 15 minutes that were in that whole game. So again, didn't go in a single minute in the fourth quarter. Majority of the third quarter, she didn't play. So I'm not sure what was going on there. The game really wasn't even a blowout until like the middle of the fourth. So again, I'm not sure as to why the coach wanted to sit her. Again, she was doing pretty solid. She was at her halfway mark at halftime, which she should have been at. And again, just can't control the coach not playing her at all. Sophie Cunningham went crazy. It should have took the normal line, honestly. And then these were our other picks so far throughout the week. This one cashed out. This one ended up getting refunded because Paige didn't play. And then obviously this Veronica one was another occasion where she got benched the whole rest of the second half. Didn't play a single minute the whole fourth quarter. So again, similar to the last game. And then this was the first cash on the week. So again, been pretty solid throughout this week. The only 2 losses have been due to those players getting benched by the coaches for a reason I do not know why. But the sports betting name in the game. That's going to happen with these sports teams sometimes. So you just got to live with those and bounce back. So hopefully we could do that in today's video, which I'm very confident in. And if you guys are new to the channel, we just partnered with Parlay Play. It's a new sports betting app. If you guys like try it out, make sure you guys use this code LOCKS right here. You get a $100 deposit match. And if you guys don't even want to deposit $1, you guys could just get a $5 free game with just using this code right here. Again, without having to put none of your money down at all and being able to play completely free, which is a very good offer. So for you guys, I definitely recommend to take that. But without further ado, we're going to hop right to the props. We're going to be giving you guys a player from this Minnesota Lynx versus Liberty game, 2 of the top teams in the whole WNBA. This one should be a very electric game. It's pretty early, though, at 10:30, so hopefully you guys get to this pick right away. And then we're going to be giving you guys a player from Dallas versus Mystics. I feel like this one should be another good game. Spread is minus 2.5, and then the spread on the first game with the Liberty and Lynx, this one's minus 3.5. So hopefully these ones are both competitive, which I'm anticipating them to be. Their last couple head-to-heads so far throughout this regular season. They're also very good matchups, so expecting it to be another good one right there for us. But with that being said, our player of the day on today's video, we're going to be rocking with Sonia Citron over her 26.5 fantasy score. Love this line. I feel like this one's absolutely too low for her, especially when it gets to Dallas Wings, which is so bad defensively. If we look at them in just points allowed, there's only 13 teams in the whole WNBA, and they're ranked 11th in points allowed, getting a total of 86 plus a game. She does play that guard spot. If we look at them to opposing guards, they give around 43 plus a game. Now she's been playing an average of like 31 minutes a game now. If she is the starting point guard for this team, so she's playing 30 plus minutes and they go up 43. Again, I feel like at least a good amount of those should definitely go to her, which her normal line is set at 15. So 15 points out of the 43 that they give up to guards should be pretty easy for her. But we're taking the fantasy score, which definitely help out with steals, blocks, rebounds, assists, which she's definitely good at. So if the Wings are pretty just bad in general against points allowed throughout the whole team, not even just guard position, whenever she's diming up her teammates, she should have an easier time getting those rebound or converting those assists to points and whatnot, with them being able to score, which does help with the fantasy score at big time. The assists and rebounds are worth a good amount of points. So again, I feel like Sonia Citron 26.5 is just too low, seeing 30 plus minutes on average, taking 11 shot attempts a game, and this line is in the 20s. Again, more than likely against this type of team, she should be able to cover, and this game is actually on the road, which she's definitely been a go-to player. As you guys can see, 8 of her last 10 games on the road, she's covered her fantasy score, averaging 28.1, which we love to see right there. 2 over her actual line. Again, only missed 2 games on the road. And if we look at those 2 road games, they were against tough teams, against opposing guards like Seattle. I don't know the other one right here. Where was it? Seattle twice, actually. So again, those were tough matchups, and obviously she's not going to be able to convert in that one. But outside of that, besides the Seattle team, she's gone over an 8 straight, which we love to see on the road. And now she has a perfect matchup right here against the bottom 3 defense in points allowed. And her resume against this team is actually perfect. This is why I chose this one as the player of the day on today's video. If we look at her against the Dallas Wings, she's played them twice so far this season, and both of her career high, like fantasy scores or whatever, have been against this team so far this season. So again, if we look at her throughout the whole 25 season, she got 47 and 41 against them, and those are her 2 highest fantasy score games, as you guys can see. Dallas Wings right here, 47, and then 41 against them again. So again, this is just a matchup where she goes off against, doubling her line in nearly both of these matchups. She saw 41 minutes and 39 minutes in both these ones. And again, both these were very good competitive games, 88 to 91, and the first game was 71 to 79. So it should be pretty solid. Paige Bueckers is going to be back. As you guys know, the Dallas Wings just got smoked last game because she ended up not playing last game they had. As to why we took that one prop, I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, got refunded, but that's besides the point. She's definitely a huge factor, so just said she's good to go for this matchup. So again, she played in both these ones, and they ended up being high scoring tight matchups, which I'm expecting this one to be again. And Sonia, she just goes off right here. She took 15 and 13 shot attempts, which is not even crazy compared to like her average that she's been seeing in her last 10 games. She's been averaging 11 shot attempts, obviously it's well over, but again, definitely like the steals, rebounds, assists definitely play a huge factor in a fantasy score, which she just is able to dominate in. And then if we look at them defensively or offensively in turnovers, I'm pretty sure they're ranked like pretty bad in turnovers for us. Yeah, they're ranked 9th in giving up turnovers offensively. So again, those steals definitely play a huge role in fantasy score, which I'm expecting her to be able to convert on, which she did in her last 2 head-to-heads. So I feel like this one is a perfect matchup for Sonia. Again, been a dog on the road, been a dog against this team. Her 2 season highs in fantasy score have been against them, and these ones were not even like 2 months ago. So I feel like this one should be a great matchup and another competitive one. And on top of that, her last 10 games, she's gone over in 5 straight. Again, last 9 games, the only team she missed against was Phoenix, but they're a top team against guards again, and then Seattle is another team that's pretty solid against guards. But outside of that, she's been cash money, pretty consistent. Not even pretty consistent, she's been very consistent. So love the value right here. And her last 5 games alone, her shot attempts have definitely been a lot higher compared to the first 5. So again, her recency has definitely been there, which is also another good sign, which increases the ceiling of this play being able to cash out for us. So 15, 14, 11, 12, 12, and then her minutes have also been up, seeing like 32 plus guaranteed. So Sonia is going to be our player of the day on today's video right here over this fantasy score at 26.5. And then our last and final player going to the Lynx versus Liberty game. We're going to be rocking with Sabrina Ionescu over her 3.5 assists. We love taking this line. It's currently minus 500 on FanDuel. Minus 400 on FanDuel. On other sports books, it's typically like minus 500. I feel like this one should be an absolute freebie. 3.5 assists. This game's supposed to be down to the wire. 2 of the top teams in the whole WNBA. So far throughout the whole regular season, it's a goblin for a reason, obviously. But she's covered this line 27 out of 29 games, a 93% hit rate. Now she has Minnesota Lynx. They're pretty solid defensively. Obviously, they're the number 1 ranked team in general. But in assists allowed, they're ranked 1, giving her a total of 18 a game. But Sabrina, obviously the all-star player she is, the main point guard, won at least 18 of those assists. I feel like 4 of those are guaranteed being able to go to Sabrina. Again, with it just being a close, high-scoring game, again, very competitive matchup. These guys are fighting for the playoff spots and everything, honestly, coming up in the near future within these next couple months. So again, they want to put themselves in a good position, and Sabrina, whenever it's typically a good game, she'll rise to the occasion and be able to find her teammates. So I feel like the Goblin line is just a safer route to go, again, due to Minnesota being ranked that high. But despite them being that high, if we look at Sabrina against them so far this season alone, they've played once. She had a total of 4 assists. It was 93 to 100. So again, a very close, high-scoring game. Last season, she covered this line 4 out of 4, 5, 6, 5, and 8. And they were pretty much the same team defensively, just super solid. And if we look at her last couple games, again, they can't get any better than this. The only matchup that she didn't cover was against the Dallas Wings, because she was just going so crazy offensively, scoring her points. She didn't need to pass the ball, but Minnesota, this is a team where she definitely has to. Again, they're probably going to be keying on her, which again gives us more opportunities and the ceiling on potential assists because of her rotating the ball a lot more compared to a team that's just ranked dead last in opposing points to opposing guards, which she's going to eat off of and not really pass like we saw right there. But last 10 games, she's been averaging 32 plus minutes a game. Whenever it's a close game, we'll definitely see like 35 plus out of her. So not really worried about that. As long as her teammates are able to convert for her, I feel like 1 assist quarter should definitely be free for her if she's seeing 35 minutes a game. And then Sabrina has actually exceeded 3.5 assists in 17 of her last 18 games at home, averaging 6.1 assists. So again, she's definitely been a go-to factor, been averaging a lot more at home. Again, despite this last game that I just mentioned, she's been going crazy on her assists the last 4 at home, 9, 9, 8, and 6. So again, definitely got the home crowd. They're going to be electric. It's going to be a pretty filled out stadium because, again, 2 of the top teams in the WNBA. So with her having the crowd with her and everything, her whole team having the crowd with her, again, more than likely they're going to have the energy to convert the points that she's going to be diming them up on. So I feel like this is a good line. Again, Minnesota Lynx, if we look at them against the last 3 games against opposing guards, each of the guards on the teams that they've gone against have covered their lines. So again, recently they've been pretty much giving up a decent amount of assists, which we love to see right there. So again, it's a goblin for a reason. Don't really want to get into it crazy, but Sabrina is going to be our second player on today's video to complete this 2-man. So rocking with this one right here, Ionescu is going to be our last and final player for this Sunday, August 10th WNBA slate. So this is a nice little 2-man. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is honestly one of my favorite 2-man, or it is my favorite 2-man that I've cooked at this whole week so far. And we've actually been pretty consistent on the picks hitting so far this week. Only had 2 misses. So again, I believe our record this week has been 7-2, 8-2 or something. So again, been definitely consistent right here. Hope we could push that and make it like 10-2. So nice little play right here. Again, my favorite one of the week. So for you guys, I definitely recommend telling this one down below. Nice little 2x payout, throwing $20, win $40. Again, safe no double up. As long as Sonia hits, more than likely we should be able to cash out this play easy. So Sonia Citron, 26.5 fantasy score is player of the day. Sabrina Ionescu, 3.5 assists is our second player. So these are my props, again, for the Sunday slate. Very confident in this one. And if you guys are a fan of football, NFL, everything, college football, we got so much content rolling out for you guys within the near future. Again, all the college football, NFL seasons are loading back up right around the corner. College football, I believe, starts in exactly like 20 days from now. So we're definitely going to be having a lot of content. Love college football if you guys are a fan of that and have been on the channel for a while. We blew up the last 2 seasons on college football, just been hitting on those ones pretty well and consistently. So excited for those ones to be back. First week is always electric. Again, there's a lot of easy matchups for the teams because they just like to get their crowds going, match up themselves with a very easy opponent. So there should be a lot of good offense to be thrown and nice little correlation 4-man plays, which we love to run. So yeah, make sure you guys drop that like and subscribe to those post notifications turn on and not miss those videos. And that is all I got for you guys on today's. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Again, if you guys haven't joined, we got that free Discord. Link is down below in the description of this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.